once, dear friends, she begins to confront Ganga. She says, Ganga, she says, why are you showing more love to Hari? Hari is our husband. Is there something that I'm unaware of, that Lakshmi is unaware of? That you're giving him such a sweet smile, you're treating him so kind, you're giving him so much love. Isn't it? Today's society, someone treats us too good, we become suspicious. The saying is, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. And Saraswati Mata is looking at Ganga and is having this in her mind. He's saying, why is this Ganga treating Hari so well? So they began to have this argument. They began to make love. And Lakshmi Mata being Sattva. Now what is a Sattvic person? Satyam Jnanam Mantan. The beautiful player says, Sat is truth. And when an individual is true, they don't only speak the truth, but they act in the most sincere and humble manner. And I give you an example. You may speak the truth, but if your emotions are not true, then you're an untruthful person. You may speak the truth, you may explain the truth to an individual amongst an audience, amongst a congregation. But within your heart, if you're not doing it with love, if you're not doing it sincerely, if you're not doing it humbly, then, friends, you're not a Sattvic person, but you're a person that is false. You're tamasic, or you may fall in the Rajasic category. And Lakshmi Ma was a pure Sattvic person. She didn't want to see problems, she didn't like problems, she didn't like bickering. And tonight, a little secret I let you in. When you bicker and you quarrel and you cry and you scream and you fight and you argue in your home, you know what you're doing? You're chasing the Lakshmi from you. Devi Bhagavad writes. When you cry and you bicker and you scream in your home, you chase the Lakshmi. You chase the very divine Shakti from you. When you don't have love, when you don't place that light at 6 p.m. in your home, you're expressing to Lakshmi Ma, you're saying, Ma, I don't want you in my home. And the Devi Bhagavata writes this. Women are Lakshmi, they're an embodiment of Lakshmi. They're a form of this Shakti. And if they do not live up to this role as well, if they do not follow the role of a Lakshmi, then themselves are violating who they're supposed to be. And last night we wonderfully looked at Raja Harishchandra Katha. And we saw that when a lady leaves their home with their hair down, all messy, and not putting them up in the knot, they exemplify the qualities of a Rakshas. They exemplify the qualities of a Rakshas. Because the queen of Raja Harishchandra, those of us that read Raja Harishchandra Katha, the queen of Raja Harishchandra, what was she doing? She was just holding a child in her hand. A child who has lost his life, with tears in her eyes, and yet she got captured by the kingsman and placed in jail as being a Rakshas. Devi Bhagavad writes. So ladies, a little lesson tonight. Always cover your head. Don't walk with your hair open in the evening. The old people weren't mad when they used to tell us this. They had reasoning behind it. I see all the ladies covering me. But dear friends, this is what Devi Bhagavatam says. This is the message of Devi Bhagavatam, and this is what a Lakshmi is. Lakshmi was so neutral, she was so subtle, that when she stepped in now, between the argument between Ganga and Saraswati, she too got trouble. Because Ganga said, you're standing up for Saraswati, and because you're standing up for Saraswati, you know what? I'm going to shrap you. I'm going to place a curse upon you. And you know what that curse is? You're going to be born as a tree and you're going to come as a river upon this Bhuluk. We know this lok is called Bhuluk, right? And there are 7 loks. Garud Purana wonderfully explains the 7 loks, or as Western scholars say, the 7 planes of this very divine universe. And we know what they are, right? When we hear the Havan, Om Bhu Swaha, Om Bhuvan Swaha, Om Swa Swaha, Om Maha Swaha, Om Jana Tapa Satya. These are the 7 lokas. And this is Bhulu. So the Shrap now come upon innocent Lakshmi. You know, Lakshmi Ma says, you two calm down now, don't fight. Saraswati, calm down. Ganga, calm down. And immediately Ganga Mata says, you're standing up for Saraswati, Shrap Kari. You're going to become a tree and you're going to become a river. So Lakshmi Mata now, she doesn't know what to do or how to act. And Saraswati Mata knows because she is Antaryami. God is Antaryami. You know what Antaryami means, right? He's the knower of all, or she's the knower of all. Knowing that Lakshmi came in to this very divine bickering with no sides to be taken, Saraswati Ma says to Ganga, well, if she has to come as a river, you too has to come as a river. But if you come as a river, you will have to wash the sins away of the sinners and the evil and the unrighteous. People will bathe in you and the ashes of man will be thrown into you. You will come and you will touch the ashes of all types of man. Great man, noble man, thieves. You will touch the ashes of all. So Ganga heard this. He said, what? So she turns around and says, and you know, dear friends, there is something with ladies. If ladies, and I'm not picking on ladies this evening, don't look at Baba. But when one has to give one something, in return they have to exchange the same thing. So, you know, Saraswati Mata says, Ganga Mata says, I am Saraswati. Lakshmi is river, I am river. So you too are going to become a river. And you're going to be called the Saraswati river. And same thing, you'll be in the same predicament. You know, dear friends, when these three sisters began to recognize the Shrap they placed upon each other, they sat down and they began to cry. Jealousy. The topic is love this evening. And what is true love? Can we ever give too much love? Is jealousy love? Because in some great books of great authors, they say that jealousy is a form of love. But is it truly a form of love? Dr. Brian West says that when you love a person, you love them to the last inch. You love every action of them. You love every sweat of them. You love every tear of them. You love every particle of them. What is true love, dear friends? Devi Bhagavad continues to